Welcome to video 7 of our Tidy Text Mining. In this video, we're going to talk about section 2.4 of the online book, which is really modifying what contributes to our sentiment analysis. So in this case, we are going to look at the inner join and look at the Bing word counts. In doing that, and I've counted them and sorted them, so I can see the thing that contributes the most to the negative sentiment in the Austin books is the word miss. I can also do a graphic to visualize this, where I am grouping my word counts by sentiment, looking at the top 10. I'll order it by the frequency of the word, and then I will plot them with the coordinates flipped and see that, you see, the word miss is sort of overrepresented. These others are not bad for negative words, and these are fine for positive words. But if I think about and know anything about Jane Austen's works, I know that the word miss is not a negative word. Matter of fact, it generally means a young girl, not like hit or miss, kind of a negative connotation for the word miss. So we need to figure out how to fix this. And there's two ways we could fix it. We could either take the word miss out of the data before we do our analysis, or we could change the sentimental lexicon to no longer have miss as a negative word. And we'll look at doing each of those. My first approach is going to be to create a custom stop words list where I'm binding together, I'm taking a data frame that's word that's going to be miss and lexicon, which is going to be the name custom. And I'm going to bind that together with stop words to create custom stop words. And if I look now at custom stop words, I can see the word miss is one of the stop words. Then I can redo my Tidy Books, and this time I'm going to call it Tidy Books No Miss. So I'm going to do the same things I did before, with grouping it by book, adding the line numbers, the chapter numbers, ungrouping it, unnesting it, but then I'm going to anti-join it with the custom stop words. So now what should happen is the word miss will just be removed from the text before I do anything with it. And now if I look and repeat what I had done before with my word counts, my Bing word counts, I can see that now miss is no longer the top item, and I will scroll back up or put my history up here so you can see what we actually did. So we interjoined with the Bing sentiments and then did a count and ungrouped them. Similarly, I can do the same sort of visualization that I did before, redoing that with out the word miss in it. I see now these words are appropriate to be in the analysis. The other approach I can use is to instead modify my Bing sentiments. So what I'm going to do here is I'll get my sentiments, but then I'll filter where the word is not equal to miss. So now my Bing no miss will not contain the word miss. It will have everything else. And then if I do my word counts, by interjoining now with the Bing no miss, and look at my Bing word counts, miss is no longer among them. Finally, I can do the same thing with those and visualize just like I did before. And in fact, I find that it's gone. So for your third exercise of the Tidy Text Week, you are going to look at how sentiment changes across the length of the book, looking at 80 lines at a time like we just did with Austen. Compare how the sentiment changes in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables and Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. Look at negative versus positive sentiment, and then pick out some sentiment that you want. Oops, had to answer the phone. I'm back. I was saying pick a sentiment like joy or anger or fear or any of those emotions and see how that sentiment compares across time in the two books that you're looking at. This concludes this video, and we'll come back for the final video on Tidy Text Mining.